Howdy, hey you guys, and this recording is gonna have some minor spoilers, nothing too story related, but mainly about an Easter egg in the game. So if you don't want to spoil some of that stuff for yourself, don't watch this video. But yeah, let's get started. So this is part 2 of a video I released a while back. I will put a link in the description to the first video if you want to watch that before this one. I guess it would sort of make more sense. Now, a lot of people have helped in this search since the first video came up. One person told me to take the space docker all the way to the top of Mount Chiliad, make the UFO appear, and turn my lights on and stand still for a while, and I do that and nothing happens. So that was false information. Nothing really going on there, because I stood there for like a while and then I even tried blaring my horn. Nothing really happened. So moving on. Our next discovery is right under the Altruist Cult camp. If you don't know where it is, it's right here on the map. And this was found today, and you pretty much it's really easy to find. It's right on the cliff side of the Altruist camp, and it has all these weird cave writings. Some of them are just random cave writings, but that one right there is the I/saucer that is written all over the place. And it has some other things like praise him and all that stuff. Give thanks, stuff like that. Nothing really relating to the aliens directly, but except for that symbol right there. Now at the actual camp itself, you see that sign multiple times over, along with a lot of other weird graffiti with flowers and suns. But that specific sign, the saucer eye looking thing, is everywhere, all over the place. You can even see it from outside of the camp on top of this water tower. Also, they have explosives, which is a little odd. Now, at the top of the camp, you have this radio tower, which there's nothing real special about it, nothing that I could find at least, no markings or anything, but it's interesting that they have this at the top of their camp. Now, someone actually overlaid the map at the top of Mount Chiliad with the mountain itself, and at the top we see the lift, and at point 2 we see this glyph that I found. It looks like a mountain, and the saucer's at the top, I don't know. And then at point 3 we have another glyph that we've seen before at the alien camp. Just the eye saucer thing over the cloud. Now the third and last one I was able to find is at the 4th point, and it's just a face. I don't know what it has to do with the actual aliens, but it does line up, which is weird. Here's another map that someone managed to line up with the map itself if you want to check that out. Now, away from Mount Chiliad, over by the alien camp that we have already been to, there's these rocks that say these weird things. This one says just a weird line that sort of makes no sense, and then it has a bunch of these 8s all around it, which is pretty interesting. And then here's another sentence or writing that someone found. And this one, it seems like it was written by aliens, or someone who was taken away by the FIB, I don't know, but it's interesting. Speaking of the FIB, over at this location, there's like a bit of a Radio Shack tower thing with FIB guarding it. And it could just, be guys in suits with guns, because if you aim at them or shoot at them, you get a wanted level. But I think it's FIB. There's nothing really special about that shack, they just guard it for no apparent reason, but that's pretty interesting. Now the last thing I'll leave you with is this arrow found right outside of the alien camp, which points over the lake and at some mountains. The mountains, I don't think there's anything really there, but past the mountains is Fort Zancudo, so who knows, maybe there's something there that we're missing, or maybe it's pointing at that second saucer, who knows. Now as always, I will leave all the links that you'll be needing in the description, and I'll leave you with an interesting clip I got out of visiting the fort of the Altruist Cult. So yeah, share this video so we can try and get the secret revealed, and good luck. I almost forgot. It was brought to my attention in the last video that I had forgotten to include a few things, and I didn't forget, I just chose to not include them because I didn't think they were true, and as it turns out, they were false. There was recording, a radio recording that someone had heard and recorded yesterday, and it turns out it was false because all the other people that claim to have heard it haven't uploaded videos. I myself personally drove around in the ocean for like 2 hours looking for the signal, never once even stumbled upon it. Also, the only footage we have of the code itself, of the Morse code, is recorded with Michael standing like on the boat. He's not even driving it, so how would he hear the radio? That's why I'm calling bullshit on that whole Morse code theory. There is a Morse code in the game though, and it has to do with the altruist cult. Someone's already deciphered it, and it's weird as fuck. I recommend you look it up. But yeah, also, there is another thing I didn't include in this video. There's an Easter egg of a hatch or some sort of thing deep, deep in the ocean. So deep that you actually start to die when you get near it because of the water pressure. I didn't include it in this video because I don't think it has anything to do with the aliens or the secret of Mount Chiliad, but I'm sure there's other videos on YouTube in case you're interested in looking that up. And yeah, that about covers it. So keep posting things that you're curious about and any information you might have.